Hello Facebook world. I just uploaded a short video onto my YouTube channel, a little message to the trolls. I've had a real insight this week into the life of a troll and what they get up to, and it has been really insightful, I've got to say. They've clearly got groups whereby they find someone they want to attack, and then they will contact all of their people and send 30 or 40 straight onto a comment to put a thumbs up for a negative comment. And I just let them fire away. I was fascinated to see how vitriolous, how much vitriol people can have in them. It's wow. So I just uploaded a video just saying that from now on I'm going to delete anybody. And I also wanted to say that I've had a lot of messages from people, so many messages from people, and it's really interesting. I'm fascinated by the way humans operate and think and behave, and it reminds me of after I was widowed. I went through hell. You know, I took my babies to the hospital, my 4-year-old and my baby to the hospital 36 years ago, nearly 36 years ago, to say goodbye to their father, their daddy, for the last time. And it was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. And all the nurses were crying. And after my husband died, all the people that were in my life, a lot of the young girls that lived on the council estate that I lived on. I lived in a flat, in a housing association flat, and I had a number of young girls. I was 25 with my 2 children, and I had a number of teenage girls that used to babysit for me occasionally. And then after Steve died, they would come and help me with the babies, with the kids, and my friends. And so many people in my life were so affected because I didn't know about heart circles then, and people didn't know about holding space for you. You know, all I was offered at the time was to go to a group, I've forgotten what they call it now, but it was a group for widows. And of course I went once. It was full of old ladies, like women my age that I am now. So it wasn't for me, but people didn't know in those days, in the early 80s, how to hold space for somebody. So what would happen would be my sadness and my grief and my trauma, the only way that I could express, and I was told, you know, I always knew that you should express how you feel. I kind of intuitively knew that. But what was happening was I was expressing how I was feeling, and I was affecting all of those people around me. So all of those young people around me and my friends and that, not only did I turn into a hypochondriac and think every other day I thought I was going to die from a disease, but all the people around me did as well. Like, everybody was affected. Now, I know that what happened to me with the police last week was a very different story. But what I have seen, and this is what really interests me, is how many of you who listen to me were affected by what happened. And what I want to say is that because of the work I've done, and because of the practices that I do and the journey I've been on in this lifetime, I'm ready for this, you know, and I want you to take care of you. I want you to feel into how you can pull in and call in some of that energy that is really the divine feminine connection to something greater than the personality. So that is how I have the inner strength to really hold all of these trolls and all of this horrible unconscious response from people who just don't understand or have the capacity or the awareness to be fully present to life, and have not had that experience of space holding, oneness, compassion, heart. And it's something that when I discovered speaking from the heart maybe 7 or 8 years ago, and recognizing when we're operating from the mind, from the ego, and when we're connecting and sharing from the heart. Hi guys, nice to see you. Hi Sharon, hi Lenny. I'm looking at the most amazing beginning of a sunset right now. I don't know if you can see it. It's absolutely stunning. And I'm sitting here and I'm just with it. It's just beautiful. Absolutely stunning. So when you learn how to speak from the heart, and when you learn how to feel your feelings, and when you practice practices that bring you into your sovereignty, your power, your light, your connection to God, Goddess, you don't get fazed by people who are not with that level of awareness. Hi Leanne. Hello gorgeous. Hello my girl. Hello my darling. It's really beautiful here. It's really beautiful here. So for all those of you who are noticing that you are somewhat slightly disturbed by what happened to me with the police coming, please know that how you feel, that's your feelings, and that's your stuff, and that I am absolutely okay. I'm absolutely in a great place. It's for me, it's an adventure. For me, the minute that I feel like I'm scared or I'm not safe or whatever, I have the awareness and the integrity to just keep following what feels the right thing. So please don't worry about me. In fact, please notice always what's happening in your head, what's happening in your thoughts in any given moment. Because we are the masters of our own worlds. We're all creating our own lives in every now moment. We are constantly creating. We are creators. We are creating our reality in every moment. And we all have access to living our dream life. And that is the truth. Let me turn the camera around and show you this amazing sunset that's happening. It's just absolutely glorious. Let me see if I can turn the camera around. Oh, go on camera, turn around. It doesn't want to turn around. Right, I'll have to do it that way then. So I'm just literally outside the hotel. I'm just going to walk to the beach because it's just really, really, really stunning. Really gorgeous. Thanks, Lenny. Yeah, isn't sunset lovely? So I'm literally going to go and sit on the beach and be with that sunset. So yeah, so I'll put the video that I've just made below, because honestly, those of you that saw some of the comments, like I just said earlier, what an insight into the world of trolling. And I feel sorry for people who have nothing better to do than insult people. But what I also realise, and this is coming from my heart, is that people who don't know, don't know. Like, if you don't have the awareness, you don't have the awareness. You know, it's like the fish swimming around in the fish bowl, and they think that is the world. So if you tell them that there is a whole ocean outside of the fish bowl, they're going to think you're nuts. They don't get it. They don't understand, because people don't know what they don't know. So you're going to get labelled crazy, stupid, and all of those things. And at the end of the day, you know, if you get offended by that, it's only your ego, it's only your mind, it's only your own judgment that's going to upset you. So it's been a most wonderful spiritual practice for me of staying in my heart. And it really has been quite an amazing journey. Look at this. Oh my God. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? So yeah, it's been really an amazing journey. The last few days even of bringing me actually into an even more grounded, more anchored and connected place within myself, within my own heart. And I've done a little bit of meditation today, and I've done a little bit of movement and stretching, and also been planning to get away in January, because I realised that oh look, it's so lovely. How lovely is that? And you know, anybody, once you start to live as a sovereign being, I'm not talking about doing anything that I do, I'm just saying that when you find that connection to who you really are, and stop worrying about what other people are going to think about you, and stop judging yourself for everything that you say, think or do, and when you start to really learn how to feel your emotions and speak from your heart, and also find communities where you can be witnessed, really, really witnessed, and have people hold space for you. And that's something actually that I'm really going to see if I can perhaps get a little heart circle going online, or just a one-off in the next few weeks. I do feel like it's time to pull a few of you in for a heart circle online, because I notice with me that every time I really come back to me, I feel amazing. I feel like I can do anything and I can be anyone that I want to be, because most of the time we are completely disconnected from me. With some eye gazing, I'm going to turn that camera around, and you can join me too. So have a lovely evening wherever you are. Okay, I'm sorry, the connection wasn't good, so I've had to walk back up. So I'm going to say goodbye. Bless you. Thank you, Rachel. I'm going to say goodbye now, and I'm going to head down and watch the sunset, do some sun gazing, and send you loads and loads and loads of big, big love. Mwah. Love you.